Reggie, I don't know if you saw this, but over the last couple of days, there's been a lot of chat about Bun B being the snitch. What do you think about that, and what are your thoughts when it comes to that?
I hate you, new generation, motherfuckers. That's on the YouTube. I hate you. I think y'all they call y'all Generation Zen or something like that, Generation Zen. And we are, I guess, X or whatever. Or I think I'm even in another generation. I forget not the millennium, but it's another. They used to call us. It might be X. But man, just because, and I listened to a Clubhouse interview that Whack 100 had to do a couple of days ago. A guy kept saying, Reg a snitch, Reg a snitch, Reg this, Reg. And White was like, Reg ain't never, number one, claimed to be a gang member and all of that, or all of that. I disagree. I think I'm a gangster. I think there's gangsters in every walk of professions. But I never claimed or wanted to be or desire to ever say I was a gang member or a gang banger. And so I totally agree with that. But Bun B was an ex-rapper. He's an ex-rapper, right? This man is an entrepreneur now. I think he's big with some hamburgers or some vegan burgers or something like that, some type of hamburgers or something. Got a chain of them. And he's an older man. And so y'all want to call this man and address this man as being a snitch because he got on a stand of somebody who knew it was his motherfucking house and go in his house and try to rob his family, a home invasion on his family, and then he did a gangster move by going and chasing the dude down and shooting one of them and ran them off and saved his wife from whatever happened to him.
He got emotional on the stand today, recalling that night and telling the court that his wife didn't deserve the trauma that Jackson has caused. Listen to him recalling why he felt the need to go after Jackson that night with a weapon.
Just the idea of seeing my wife in this state, hearing her voice in this state. I mean, I'm her husband. That's my primary job, is to protect her and make her feel safe. And I wanted to know who had done this to her.
And then he goes to court and get emotional. Man, y'all don't know because y'all don't love nobody enough. When you love a woman and you in a situation like that, it gets you emotional. So because he had a few tears and had some, got a little emotional when he's talking about what had happened to his wife, he's a snitch, man. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. That man is not a snitch. And for those of y'all that's putting that out there, man, there's something wrong with y'all. My point is, and I know y'all say, oh, you's a cop, you think that way. Yeah. This motherfucker go in there and rob, and he go to court and testify and say what he want to happen to this man. Man, y'all are so wrong. Y'all are so wrong. But y'all be the same ones in there. Oh yeah, this person need to go to jail. This person need to go to jail. Or the ones that reporting on YouTube because somebody say your mama sucked dick or something like that. Y'all the ones that reporting, ban his channel for a day. Or ban him, or I'm reporting him. But, hey, man, all I got to say, I don't know Bun B personally other than his music and stuff like that. But he did what he had to do. He's a grown man. He's an entrepreneur now. And for that, if that's what y'all consider snitching, y'all need to reevaluate things, man. That man, that young kid went in there, robbed his family, could have hurt his family, could have his wife, could have killed his wife, but luckily the situation went into the positive for him. He did things. He shot a guy running away and all of that, which I would have did too. Bun B ain't been trained. He's a fleeing felon. It's legal in most states to shoot a fleeing felon when you know that it is. So for those of y'all saying, well, he shot him in the back running away. Well, he shouldn't have came in his house. He shouldn't have violated his family like that. I just have a problem. I know there's some YouTuber channels that's defending him. Shout out to you guys. But I know there's some that's like saying, he should have just went to court and said, yeah, guy can't try to rob my wife, and I shot him, and that's all I got to say. Don't agree with that, y'all. And I would caution you, before you type stuff like that, before you YouTubers put out stuff like that in the airway and want to make everybody a 6ix9ine. I keep telling you, a snitch is a person that snitches on their crimey, the person that they doing it with. Use a witness, a victim, any other situation. And that is not a snitch or an informant. So y'all evaluate that. If y'all got a little young baby, go and look at her eyes and say, or his eyes. If somebody do something there, what would you do? Maybe a grandma. I know a lot of us, for some reason, we don't love mama and daddy like we love grandma and grandpa. So I'll say, look in grandma and grandpa's eyes and say, if somebody do something to them, how would you handle it? What would you do? Before you go and type in and call somebody a snitch or create a video and put it up on YouTube saying this is snitching and all of that, because of what he did in his past as being a gangster rapper and all of that. Now he's never supposed to be able to have emotions, because that was the main thing that I didn't like. You know, people talking about because he got a little emotional on the stand. I mean, y'all just don't know how people that you love, you really love, and y'all got them in your life. Y'all just don't want to apply that to people that you love. You want to apply that to their situation. How that can make you really get emotional. But learn the difference, y'all, and research and just think about, and this is all I'll say, is think about the word victim, witness, and I can't even think of the person that you commit a crime with, conspirator, or whatever. Those are a big difference, you know, people that you decide to do something with. I do have a problem, I won't tell you, even as a cop. I tell you all the time, cops hate rats and snitches. They use them, but they hate them more than they do suspects or bad guys, to be honest. But they know they got to deal with them, and so they do. But eventually, they're going to get rid of them. They always institutionalize their snitch or their informant. I'm telling you, I know very few situations where their informant, their snitches, their rat didn't eventually get outs by one of their homeboys or something orchestrated by them. Well, that would be my take on the Bun B situation. Don't like to speak on situations too much. Other situations other than death row stuff or stuff that's associated to me. But I know there's been a lot of chatter on the internet about it in the last few days, and I just want to give the input of trying to explain to my younger generation the difference between a witness, a victim, your emotions, and a person that you decide to get in the car and do a crime with, and then you want to go and just don't tell your side or what you did, but want to implement them to give you a better deal. Those are the ones that I agree with y'all. I'll be calling a rat and a snitch right along with y'all. But for a person somebody that you love, somebody that you don't love or you didn't saw that get victimized, and you help out, not a rat in my book, not a snitch in my book. And so I know I have a different book of people that I consider friends and all of that, because most of you gangster people that's saying, oh, I don't know what I'm talking about and this and that, probably wouldn't be your friend no way. So, hey, that's me. Peace.